Hey everybody, it's Gypsy and welcome to On the Edge of Appalachia. So I thought I would do a little update on what the things I have been working on art-wise and craft-wise. So I did show you this one last week. I did complete it. Now when I do a painting for someone else, I will take a picture of it and text it to the person for their approval. So this one is the dog, and I this makes me laugh. I sent a photo of this. She gets back to me and she says, "It looks great." She goes, "But the eyes, his eyes had more gold in them, and he always looked like he was stoned." And I don't know why. It just made me laugh so hard. But anyway, so I'm gonna redo his eyes with more gold in it and less brown. But that was just so funny. So I'm basically done with that one. Let's see. I started a new painting. I probably shouldn't even have said painting. But I cannot show it to you until, I don't know, maybe in about 3 weeks. It is for my niece and her fiance. It is a wedding present. I don't think my niece watches my channel. But if I show you, this will be the one time she watches it, and it will be this video. So I'm not going to take the chance, but I will show you later. So those two things. I showed you, I don't have the stiffened ones here. I got to stiffen some more. These snowflakes, I'm still working on those. Okay, I'm going to put some of these in my Christmas basket that I will be raffling off at my booth. Then I'm not quite done with this guy, but he's going to go in the Christmas basket to be raffled off. I crocheted a little Santa. I think I'm going to make him a belt. I might use wooden beads for his hands and feet. Wooden beads, I would, if I do it, I'm going to paint them black. So anyways, this guy he's basically done except for those couple things. So I do have a lot more stuff I am putting in the Christmas basket, but it's at my booth, so I don't have it here right now. So when I was cleaning up my gardens, oh, that closet door is open. I hate open doors. It drives me crazy. Anyways, one of my cats must have pushed it open. So when I was cleaning up my gardens, I noticed that some of my garden decorations had faded in the sun. So I've decided that, gradually throughout the winter, I am going to repaint them, spruce them up for next season. So the first thing I did was this one. I bought this when I lived in the high desert of New Mexico. Now, it was all pastel colors, but that desert sun faded it so fast. I mean, you couldn't even tell. I mean, it's just like, I had it out here in Ohio, and it just really just didn't look like anything but a naked birdhouse. So I have repainted that. Of course, there's going to be purple on there somewhere. And I just decided to use nice bright colors this time. So I have to spray a protective coating on this before I put it outside again. So I finished this one basically except for the coating. And then I started my unicorn. You couldn't even see it anymore. So I'm not quite done with this, but I am repainting the unicorn. Purple mane tail, of course. I had this cute little angel praying. So I started repainting her. Not done with her either. In this one, one of my fairies really faded. I did her dress in her one wing. So many of my fairies in my gardens have only one wing now. Of course, I think the chickens and the cats are always knocking them over, that's why. So anyways, I started repainting her, not quite done with her. So that's what I've been working on here. I also, well, I don't have it out. I used to, years ago, when I was I think I was in my late 20s, early 30s, I used to make love to make soft sculpture dolls. And I got pretty good at them. But eventually I gave it up. It is a lot of work. Lately I've been wanting to get back into it. And I used to do these really good faces with facial expressions, very detailed arms, legs, hands, feet, everything, gulu, everything. Now, especially with the face, I cannot remember how I did that. So anyways, I'm gradually getting back into that. I'm doing a very simple doll right now that I won't be doing much soft sculpture on, but I am working on that. It's going to take a while because between the holidays and everything else, I mean, you'd think without gardening, I would have more time to do this kind of stuff. But no, because it's a holiday and I love to cook and stuff. And, you know, my son and daughter-in-law got me that huge sourdough kit with everything, you know, everything. And I've been obsessed with that. So that's been taking up my time. It's just crazy. I just get involved in too much stuff. So maybe a while for the doll. I'm hoping to work on it a little bit today or tomorrow. But anyways, we'll see. I'm trying to think. Is there anything else? I think that's it. So I guess I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.